Hey everyone, Mighty Mike, picking weeds vintage with junkers, with gardeners, with resellers that love to travel. Flying solo today. We are at an estate sale, 26th year. We're outside of Hershey, Pennsylvania in Palmyra. Estate sale, barn sale. They advertise it at yard sale prices. 3-day sale. This is their 26th year. Every purchase supports the Good Samaritan Fund, which helps to provide care for residents who've outlived their financial resources. So we're hoping to find some treasure. It is packed. They're running shuttles and there's overflow parking. We parked all the way in the back. It opened at 9 o'clock and it's just after 9:30. So hopefully we'll find some treasure for resale. Thanks a lot for coming along on this edition of Picking Weeds Vintage. Let's go check it out. All right, I'm shedding my jacket because it is going to be getting up to 66 today, and when there's a lot of people, I get hot. So instead of carrying that along, got my bottle of water, got my bag, and you can see the overflow. I mean, it's pretty full here right now. All right, let's go. As you can see, we went off the shuttle, and now we're heading to where everything's set up. All right, so we just came in here. We got our checklist, and there's the entryway. And then you go into the different areas. Okay, I know you were looking at one of these. This is a vacuum and mopping, $14 in the box. What do you think? Should I bring it home? So this is the tools, and then here's the outside. $5, and this is in good working condition. Wow. That's a really good deal. All right, we're heading to collectibles because we've got a very busy, full house. I don't know what it is about these long photographs. For $2, Hershey High School, class of 1958. I know it's going to be awkward to carry around. It's big and bulky, but I'm going to take it with me. This artwork's cool. This is flying. It's a really cool piece. I'll tell you what, it's so crowded over at the collectibles that I couldn't film whatsoever. I could barely get stuff off the shelf. So we're in the artwork, and we're going to take this with us for $2. It's interesting. I'm carrying this around, and I've had multiple people ask me if I was from that class, and I bought it, and I said, no, I just like this format of everybody lined up. And I was actually born in 67, so that's pretty cool that everybody's saying, were you in that graduating class? As a matter of fact, no, I wasn't born until 67, but it is a very cool picture. And I don't think they do that anymore, where they send people outside and they line them up and they take their picture. Yeah, the big word of the day is crowd. It's a lot of people coming in here looking for treasure, just like me. These are hand carved by Ralph Forrester. They're $6 each. I don't know, there's something about the hands. Here's another statue for $2. That's very light. So are these, but I really like these, especially the hand ones. I think I might get the hand one. That's really cool. And we went to the jewelry room. In line at the jewelry. Got a nice mid-century modern pin. Getting him priced.
Great, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
And they do have a Christmas area. Some cans. And my holly hamster. These are heavy. These are an ornament or what these are.
It works.
All right, so it's just about 11:15, and we hit all the 3 major items over here. Let's head over and see what we got over here, this side. Coffee mugs are from 30 cents to 50 cents, and Kay always says to buy these kind of, it's like a stoneware or a glaze. You can tell it's a good mug and it was never used. So I think we're gonna take this animal train with us for 50 cents. It's a nice mug. All right, we're in the gardening, sporting goods household, microwaves and grills and luggage and miscellaneous. So we've got a couple mugs. I like the deep dive class, Deep Rivers Church. I'm diving, 50 cents, never used. I like the novelty mugs, specialty. That's cool. Sylvester and Tweety from 1990. So it's not that old, but really cool, really colorful, good color. So it's $6 for the pair. I think I'm gonna pass, but it's still a fun set. Jolly Rancher. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so we just dropped off the first load here at the holding area. We paid here. We're gonna go back in for a second load and maybe even a farm show milkshake. Fun. We spent $16.70. That's not bad at all. All right, so here's the food court right here. We might get a bite to eat. They do have ice cream for sale. Sunny Soft Ice Cream, Fertile Valley Farm, and we're gonna hit the furniture next. The furniture barn. These are incredibly nice, $15. Wrought iron and glass. Look at those. Plant stands or outdoor furniture, even indoor. That's a very nice piece. Here's an old chest for 10. And that's very heavy. Very sturdy. I don't make those like they used to. This is an extra overflow here of furniture. All right, so we're back at the car. We walked back. We didn't take the shuttle. Again, spent $16.70. We'll do a haul video when I get home. All right, 12:28. Whenever we're in this area, Palmyra, we always hit this Goodwill. Yeah, that was very interesting. I didn't do as much filming as I normally would. It was just wall-to-wall people. And it was so hard just to even move, let alone keep getting my camera out. I definitely need to figure out some kind of device to attach on my lapel on my body. But yeah, I did the best I could with the situation I had. I also carried that Hershey high school picture around, class of 1958. It was so funny how many people asked me like, oh, was that your class? Did you graduate from that? But yeah, it definitely was a good experience. We're gonna do a quick sweep here of the Goodwill and then we'll go home and do a haul video. I'm getting hungry. Worked up an appetite picking. $64.99. That is an old one. Nice frame. You don't see those every day. We have a scooter. This is an old one. It's definitely an antique. $30. All right, we didn't find anything at our local Goodwill. We will head back and do a haul. Looks like it's getting ready to rain. We'll head back to the car. We'll head home, get some lunch, and then we'll do a haul. All right, we are back home. We had a little bit of lunch. Do a real quick haul here. All this stuff, $16.70. So we spent under $20. Got this Hot Wheels for 75 cents. It is a red wheel, Hot Wheel. It's from the 70s or earlier, I believe. This one online, I saw someone in a lot worse condition was asking $45 or best offer. And ours is much better condition. So 75 cents, found that in a bin. Got this nice mid-century modern pin, this brooch, and this is nice. It's gold plated or gold, painted. And I'm probably, as I said, mid-century modern, maybe 50s or even 60s. Who knows? He's got the whole world in his hands. That was a big song back in the early 70s or late 60s. So I just thought that was really neat. Speaking of hands, we got these hands, and I love these. They're so cool. Love the detail. They were $4. They're not in perfect condition. You can see some of the paint is scraped off there, but I think a black Sharpie might do the trick. But you can see the backside, they're heavy. And it comes with a cushion on the bottom here. I love that. I love hands, and hands are cool. Probably not for resale. Probably put that in our collection of hands. Look at the thumbnails. It's just really cool. All right, these are really good. We got a lot of patches for $1. You have Arco. I remember Arco as I was a boy in the 70s. They gave out the Noah's Ark figures, 2x2, 2 elephants, 2 tigers, 2 lions. And that was a nice giveaway. You got the Fiesta Bowl here. You got Bill, who might have worked at Arco. You got Guaranteed Red Ball Service. You got Atlantic. These are cool. The Snowmobile, AMF, and even this one here, Ski Daddler, I Love You, as the snowmobile advertising on it. Ford Tractors Equipment, Old Forge, New York, snowmobile country. So a lot of 15. That's less than a dime a piece. We did get some other ones for a quarter a piece in the original bag. Got a little golf lot going on here. The original price was $1 for these iron-on denim patches. And you can see it's nice. They put masking tape on, so for resellers, it's not a deal breaker. And this says 4. So maybe we'll make a lot of those too. Got the magnets. And this is a keychain, CVS advertising. I don't know if you can put your pills in there or whatever. These were quarter each. Brown Dog Recording, or Brown Dog Records, original recordings. That's a heavy one. I'll have to look that one up. You have this from Little Orphan Annie, The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow. And then you have a smiley face, probably from the 70s. That was really big back then. Then we go to the 80s, and we have Mastering Rubik's Cube, the solution to the 20th century's most amazing puzzle. And this was just a quarter. It is a little booklet in really good condition. When it first came out, it was $1.95. And I think we'll do well with that. That's easy. We're really shifting our store, our online eBay store, to more ephemera. So I think that's a really nice piece. That does have illustrations in there too. Also, we got some faux breadsticks, bagels, and buns. Believe it or not, we do really well with these in our eBay store. These are not that heavy. We'll probably just sell them as a lot. Got them for $1. And they're fun to take a picture of in the light box. We got some mugs. They were affordable, 50 cents a piece. This is the animal train here. We'll have to look that up, but never used. And it has that glaze on it. And these mugs do really well. This guy also, one of those with the glaze. And this is indented or two-dimensional or whatever. This was only 30 cents. Again, never used, brand new, has that glaze. So we'll have Kay look those up. I think she'll be pleased with both of those. We got this, Deep Rivers Church, deep dive class. I'm diving, 50 cents. Again, it's nice to have that tape on there. You can just rip off, never used. And then you're good to go when you rinse it out and get ready to put it in the light box. All right, we got both of these. These are the, sure, Potter, you scurvy little spider. Sure, Uncle Billy. Potter, you scurvy little spider. What'd you do with my museum? Oh, sure. So yeah, the Jimmy Stewart, that was my bad, Jimmy Stewart Museum. Always remember, be nice to people. These were never used. They're brand new. I opened up the lid and there's a pair of them. Got them for 50 cents each. I think we'll do well with those. We spent 50 cents on the Hawaiian Islands, and I think this was made in India. And this is brand new, never used. Hawaii stuff and Alaska stuff always does well. We also got this cane, and it is a chair. And it was only $2, and it's from the Hershey Region Antique Automobile Club of America, the AACA. Of course, we go to the Hershey Car Show every year, and they probably had this available in the gift shop. It's really sturdy. It's really nice. I got it more for the advertising, probably put display in a room. That's probably not for sale as well, but I thought that was pretty cool. We end with our Hershey High School class of 1958. Got so many people ask me, was that your class? Is that when you graduated? But yeah, I love these old long photographs. They just don't do those pictures anymore like that. $2 for that guy. And I think that was a steal for sure. You can see on the back, Ben Franklin Crafts and Framing. So really nice condition, barely ever used, but that is a really, really old photograph. It's in great condition. And I think that also not for sale, just to use it as a display piece in the background. The one guy said, put it above your toilet. It'll go great there. But yes, thumbs up to this incredible estate barn sale that they have every year in Palmyra. at this assisted living facility, retirement home community. Yeah, it's just a great community, and the funds will go to help those who have, I guess, run out of their financial resources. So it's great when people come together for the good of everyone. Very happy with this haul. Wow, we had a great haul. Thanks a lot for joining us on this edition of Pickin' Weeds Vintage. Anytime you get a chance to hit a yard sale, a garage sale, a community sale, a sale at a retirement village like we did today, an estate and a barn sale, they work on this all year long, and you could definitely tell that they were having fun. I wish I could have just filmed more because it was just so crowded and so busy. Maybe we'll take Kay there on Saturday when everything is half off, but we highly recommend that you go ahead and check that out. Speaking of checking it out, if you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe, as it helps us bring you more episodes just like this one from the wonderful estate and barn sale in Palmyra, Pennsylvania. In the meantime, I'm Mighty Mike. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy picking, everybody. Bye-bye.